Whew. Okay, so after that brutal beatdown, let's run red. So Josh suggested that I run whatever aspect gives me revenge the fastest, and that is this red deck. It is pretty much a pure rush deck, kind of ish. Well, a lot of it's a rush deck, and so yeah, we'll see how it goes. The goal is to do as much damage as quickly as possible. So hopefully that works. I completely forgot how Ebony Maw played with those spells and how quickly those can just kind of get the game out of control. I also forgot that they all had Surge, but here we are. Okay, so I did take out Toe to Toe. That was a deck change that I made right before the stream because like Toe to Toe will be a good Surge, and I was like, that's just gonna run all of these spells against me real quick. So I definitely don't want to do that. So the deck is built around damage. So we got Thor, which there's not going to be a lot of minions in this specific scenario. It can handle minions in like a separate deck, but really it's here for that 3/6 damage. Power of Aggression is to pay for stuff. Surprise attacks, just to get damage if we're flipping up and down. Martial Prowess to pay for some events. We've got 3 copies of Dropkick. So this is a discussion that we were having on the Discord today. So Dropkick says that you deal 4 damage to an enemy. If you paid for this card, only use Fist resources, stun that enemy, and draw a card. And so there are a lot of Fist resources in here, but we can use Peter Quill's ability to play this card for free. However, we don't activate that. But with Martial Prowess on the table, we can overspend for the card. And I think I remember that correctly. I think we came to that conclusion on the Discord. And to activate this to basically spend for it. So yeah, I think you can overpay for cards however much you want. I don't think that there's a rule for that. And so I can basically spend 1 with his ability to activate that. We got Dive Bomb. Those are in there for the Fist resource mainly, but also if I can get the boots onto the table turn 1, sounds legit. Awesome. Sounds good. The Dive Bomb is here to deal 7 damage to an enemy if I can get the boots onto the table quick. If not, they're there for the Fist. We've got Skilled Strikes to deal some damage. We got Thor because there's a lot of Fists in the deck. Got Drax. Got Nick. Clobber. Energy Spears because everyone's a Guardian ally. So these Energy Spears may not get played because of how those Rebel Storms can take out the allies pretty quickly, but we may get him out there just to give +2. And then we got Sentry. I thought Sentry was kind of a fun play here because after Sentry enters play under your control, you deal yourself 1 face down encounter card. And so I'm thinking this may be like a game and push, right? So you get a encounter card from this. If you use what could go wrong, you have 2 encounter cards. And at that point, you can then sliding shot for 9 right off the bat just by playing Sentry. So that was kind of the thought. I don't think that he comes in early game if we draw him, but it may be a nice way to finish it off to get that 5 extra damage by putting him into play. 3 for his attack and +2 for his sliding shot. So who knows? But I think we'll deal some damage here. The goal is to go deal as much damage turn 1, deal as much damage turn 2, flip down, let him scheme out, and then flip back up and kill him. So we'll see if we can do that. That is a good bit of damage. There's 32 damage to kill him. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, we are running against Power Drain. So this is actually not a encounter set that I've played a lot of. So Power Drain is the Electro. It comes from, I believe it's the Green Goblin pack. But basically it's a lot of discard 7 cards from encounter deck. If Electro is not discarded this way, put him into play, engage with you. If he was discarded. So it's trying to get Electro out, and after he attacks, discard 1 card from the encounter deck and take it indirect damage. So it's a nasty minion that kind of builds around him, but just one that I hadn't played in a long while, so I figured I'd put it on the table. Okay, so Ebony Maw coming in. He's a 2/1 attack on nowhere. We will flip this up. When revealed, each player discards cards until we get a spell. Oh, good, it's Fireball. But hopefully we win before we have to activate Fireball. This is one of your favorite mods, Josh. Okay, so that's good to know. The Mad Titan shadows are hard to rush. They are. But it's not a challenge unless Yeah, but cool. I'm glad it's one of your favorite mods. What I learned about all the data that we gathered is that my favorite mods are the easy ones. So, okay, so we got an element gun. So we'll mulligan that because Smooth Talker can grab it from the discard pile. We got an energy. We got 2 sliding shots. We got a daring escape, and we got a mental martial prowess. Oh no, this is so dangerous. This is so dangerous. But I kind of want to do it. I kind of want to do it so bad. So we'll go ahead and toss element gun. We'll toss a martial prowess, and we will go ahead and draw 2 cards. So we got a Thor, and we've got not another sliding. Oh, I can't pay for 3 of them. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I don't think I can pay for 3 of them. So we got daring escape, which will give me 1. Sliding shot will give me 2. So that's 9 damage. I can pay for a third one, or a second one, which will be 9 more damage, which will put him into the next round. And then I can hold on to sliding shot and hopefully just not die in turn 1. But I think that's the right move. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to replace this sliding shot by drawing a card with daring escape. So we will go ahead and swap it with the top card of the deck, which is a nowhere. I don't think that that's going to be getting played. So, because that's more of a building card. Oh my goodness. Okay, well this is about to get very risky. So we're going to flip up to Star-Lord. We're going to go ahead and attack Ebony Maw. We're gonna instead of attacking Ebony Maw, we're just gonna thwart 1 off of attack on nowhere, because the sliding shots are gonna kill Ebony Maw, so it doesn't matter. I'd rather actually have the attack do something. Okay. Oh, and we get an element gun. So okay, we actually need to put the element gun onto the table. And so that's going to mitigate what we can do with sliding shot. So there's a little bit of timing here. So I think sliding shot goes off twice next time. So in that case, so element gun is going to be 3, 5, 7. We can hit 1 sliding shot for 9. Okay. Yep. So instead of thwarting, we're going to attack. Okay. Got everything all mixed up. Okay. So during escape, we will ready up and draw a card. We get a face down encounter card. We're going to deal ourselves a face down encounter card to put an element gun into play. And we are going to pay an energy and a nowhere to play sliding shot to deal 9 damage to the villain. Power Drain is one of my favorites too. The cards have an overarching theme of rushing through the encounter deck by discarding cards. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I really have not played it in a long time, and so I'm excited to try it. So he's down to 3, so we will toss Thor and hit him with an element gun, which will move him on to the second round. When revealed, each player discards cards from the top of their encounter deck until they discard a spell. So, Abjuration. After Abjuration prevents 2 or... Wait, no, that's not a spell. Oops. There's Manipulation. So, enters play with 2... And these are just discarded. So, enters play with 2. And he's up to 18. One more. And we will hit him for 2 more. With Star-Lord. So he's down to 16. We're going to hold on to sliding shots. I think we hold on to both of them. So, okay, so 16, if we can sliding shot twice, that's 14 damage. So if we can play both of these, which we will be able to, we win next turn. As long as we don't die. Okay, well, what could go wrong, right? What could go wrong? So we will ready up. We'll draw an energy spear, don't care. Clobber, maybe 2, 4, 5, and a Thor. Okay, so that's game if we survive. So we'll see. Okay, so attack on nowhere gets 1. And Ebony Maw is going to attack me for 2. I'm just going to take it to the face. So 2, or we'll remove one of these. 2 plus 2 is 4. So we're down to 6. Then we're resolving 3 encounter cards. So we've got Agents of Thanos. When revealed, deal 1 damage to your hero for each spell environment in your play area. If you take no damage this way, this card gains surge. Can you imagine if I drew this last game? Oh my gosh, I'd be taking like 9 damage. So we're down to 4 there. Gang up. The villain and each minion engaged with me attacks. So, okay, so I'll defend here. So he's attacking for +1. So he deals 3 damage to me. Yeah. And then we've got Reactor Overload. So each player must choose to either take 2 damage or place 2 threat here. We are definitely going to place 2 threat there. So 2, 4, 5. And, oh, and this activates against me. He activated against me, so we'll discard this and discard Manipulation. So I really, oh my gosh, I hope I don't discard a Sliding Shot. Okay. This is for all the marbles. Okay, so, well, no, I can't win. I can't win. I can't play both of them. Uh-oh. Well, we'll see what happens. So 5. 2 is a Clobber. Oh my goodness. Okay, well. That's fine. Maybe. I'm confused. Which is okay. Wow, that went down real quick. Okay, we're going to deal ourselves an encounter card to play Sliding Shot. So deal 7 damage to Ebony Maw. So he's down to 9. We're going to exhaust Element Gun. We're going to toss an Energy Spear to deal 3 damage to Ebony Maw. So he's down to 6. And then we are going to... we're going to flip over to Peter Quill. We're going to swap Sliding Shot with the top card of our deck, which is another Element Gun. Okay. Okay. So we will ready up. Don't need... well, I may want... no, I don't need Thor. I don't know if I want an Element Gun or not. I know I'm going to get a Sliding Shot, which is kill. So I'm going to hold on to Element Gun just in case, because if I have to discard another card, that'll be it. Also, if he activates against me twice, we die. So, Sliding Shot, surprise attack, so that's good. Clobber, Dive Bomb, and Genius. Okay, so we'll start by placing 1 here. He's going to Scheme. Fireball will remove 1 counter. So 2 plus 3. So that schemes out. And shuffle the deck into the discard pile. And discard cards until a spell environment is put into play. Rubble Storm. And we got rid of Assault, so that's nice. And that comes in with 3. Okay, now we're resolving 2 cards. We got Rubble Storm, so this has Surge. So this comes in. Oh my god, okay. So this comes in, it comes in with 3. Fireball comes in with 4, and that has Surge. Manipulation has Surge, that comes in with 2. and then Power Drain. Whew. Okay, well, that was crazy. That was really scary. So when defeated, discard 2 cards from the encounter deck. Each player must choose and discard 1 resource type for each hand. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like that. This is a really cool one. Yeah, I don't know why this has just never kind of hit the table, but it's a really interesting one. Alrighty, so he has 6 health. We've got win. So we will go ahead and flip up here. When we flip up, we're going to toss a dive bomb to play a surprise attack to deal 4 damage. And then we will sliding shot our way into victory with 7. Wow, that's what you call skin of your teeth. But so that's a win for. I'm glad we got 1 win with Star-Lord. So, whew, man, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spells in our play area. This is an interesting matchup. I didn't necessarily think about how many cards we would be resolving and how like delicate you have to be when you're using his ability, mainly just because of how many surges there are and how quickly that can get out of hand. I think if I was going to pick to do a hero spotlight for Star-Lord, it probably would not be this just because of how different the matchup is, but I'm having a lot of fun playing it. So oh man, that was something. That was something. Okay. Well, cool. So that was aggression. I think we're going to save leadership for last. I think that leadership probably is actually going to be one of my most looked forward to. But that was 3 turns. That was a 3-turn win with Ebony Maw, so that was kind of cool. So we're gonna hop into Justice next, which is actually Josh's deck. So we're gonna be running the Quick Thinker deck, from Get Up and Games from Josh. So excellent. We're gonna set it up. We're gonna be right back. I'll talk to you all real soon.